I'm almost speechless to say that it's been over 15 million people who have actually watched that video.
It's Channel Mom with Jenny Dean Schmidt. We're here for you.
This video, this makeover, to me was the best one I've ever seen because it was loving somebody that society considers unlovable. That is why we have Marge Palmerly, the executive director of Dégagé Ministries, on the phone with us today. Marge, welcome to the Channel Mom Show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to join you.
I mean, I bawled when I watched that. But did you bawl when you watched it?
Oh, I did. And it has been amazing how that video has touched people at their core. You know, I've known Jim for 12 years, and he has always struggled with alcoholism, and but he loves the Lord, and he knows that he has issues that are keeping him in bondage.
Somebody watched it, Marge, and said it revealed who he was really inside, and again, yes, he struggles with alcoholism, and yes, he was struggling with homelessness, so it made him look a certain way. But when the makeover occurred, you saw a good-looking businessman in the middle of all that mess, and you saw that he could be just like you and me underneath the stuff that was holding him back, you know?
Well, exactly, and we all have those desires, you know, to be loved and treated with dignity and respect, and it doesn't matter what we look like on the outside. We are all worthy of God's love, no matter what our outward appearance. And for Jim, this has given him the ability to see himself in a different light. He said, I couldn't believe it when I looked in that mirror, and it was just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it made me bawl. When I saw his shock, it makes me cry thinking about it, at how respectable he could look.
Exactly.
And the hug, it was just, oh my gosh, we're going to cry together, Marge. the hug that he gave the producer, and I think also with men, I mean, we all want men to look tough and strong, and I have a strong husband, and to see the humility in Jim and the gratitude, and then that sort of heartfelt hug between two manly men. I mean, let's be honest. One of them was a vet, and the guy who produced the video is a big guy, and he gave him the hug. And we just, for women in particular, I think to see that guy reduced to feeling so bad about himself that he was so grateful to look the way that he looked in that mirror.
Yeah.
It blew you away. So tell me what Jim's saying. I want to hear what Jim's saying.
Well, he realizes that this is his opportunity, and you know, I just talked to him the other day, and he said it's helping him to focus on getting better. He knows he struggles, and he knows that alcoholism has him in bondage, and he's saying, you know, I'm hopeful now that I can get better. And he's been resistant, and if there's one prayer that I would ask that your listeners lift up for Jim, is that he takes that step of going into rehab and having those tools to help him deal with his alcoholism, which is keeping him in bondage.
Yeah.